Wow, we're here again. I want to thank everybody for coming back and enjoying the show. We are going to go out and see President Trump purchase a Tesla. He is doing that because Elon Musk is getting harassed, death threats, and all that good, happy, crazy stuff that he's trying to expose the truth of the corruption and the money laundering. And the left is having a heyday, and some of the right is having a heyday. So Trump is basically supporting Elon Musk buying his cars, and there's a lot of hate out there for him and want him and his family dead, unalived, and it's not right. So prayers out to them guys, and hopefully everything goes well. But we're going to get to Fox News here. Fox News is showing Donald Trump buying a Tesla, and he's with Elon Musk, and here it is.
Live from deep in the heart, this is The Will Cain Show. Right now in Washington, House lawmakers are about to start voting on a spending bill to keep the government running. We'll be watching that closely. But we start the hour, how we do many 4 o'clock hours, with President Trump doing something. Minutes ago, he was outside the White House with Elon Musk and Teslas. Let's listen in.
And the United States, there is no place anywhere in the world that looks like that.
Mr. President, it's on Greenland.
And then if you add Greenland, that's even.
Mr. President,
going to
look beautiful. Tell the CEOs tonight, Mr. President.
Okay.
What are you going to tell the CEOs?
I'm going to look at this. I'm going to make a decision. Do you want to hear what my decision is? Okay. What's your best of these cars? What do you think?
Well, the car that I drive is the Model S Plaid.
Which is that one?
That red one in the middle.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2 seconds.
Yeah, and I don't think President Trump could even drive. I never seen him drive, but it's probably been many years.
It's faster than a Ferrari.
It's pretty fast. I don't know if my people can handle it. They're going to be using it more. I'm not allowed to use it.
It looks fast.
That's a fast one.
Just to be clear, sir, the 50%, is that going to go into effect on Canada or not?
Which one?
The 50% tariffs?
I'll let you know about it.
Okay.
I'll let you. But I appreciated his call. I thought it was nice. This is beautiful. Whoa! Should I get in?
Get in!
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever sat
Let me
behind
get
the
in
steering
a
wheel
second.
of one of these? Of a Tesla?
Do you want my notes?
Yeah.
They gave me notes. I said, I'm not biting. I don't need notes.
I'll take one. I can take it.
Thank you. Let me get into this sector. I'll watch Secret Service go crazy. Thank you.
I mean, if you actually drove it around, it would really be wild.
Beautiful.
That's awesome. He probably doesn't even remember how to drive a car, but maybe he does. I don't know. But that's awesome.
That's beautiful. This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer. That's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a brake and an accelerator. Give Secret Service one of that.
That's beautiful.
Can you start it?
Should I?
Let's hear the engine.
Yeah, that is awesome. I'm glad I got a chance to see this. It's pretty cool.
You gonna get it wrapped in gold?
So, do you want to actually drive it?
You don't want me to drive it, do you?
I saw Biden do a
I'll tell you,
test
it
loop
could
here
be-
once in the Jeep.
Yeah,
Very easy.
that's you're the only one that saw it.
So it's like driving a golf cart, basically.
Very simple.
It's very simple. So it's literally like a golf cart that goes really fast. There's no gears. No
This is really
Yeah, where's that tape at? I want to see Joe Biden driving. That'd be amazing. I think that'd be cool.
amazing.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Let's take a look at
Mr. President, you gonna get it wrapped in gold?
that. Think Biden could get into that car? I don't think so. No, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Mr. President talks about some of the violence that's been going on around the country at dealerships. Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists.
I agree. Domestic terrorists. the crazy thing about it is all those people that were supposedly not committing crimes as far as setting fires and stuff like that 4 years ago, I wouldn't do it no more if they were them, because they're going to be labeled as domestic terrorists. Crazy.
I'll do that. I'll do it. I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company. You know, I've stuck up for the NFL. I've stuck up for a lot of American companies and other companies, but American companies. I did a very big favor for the NFL. I do favors for all. When you heard an American company, especially a company like this, supplies so many jobs that others are unable to do, when you do that, those people are going to go through a big problem when we catch them. And we have you got a lot of cameras up. We already know who some of them are. We're going to catch them. And they're bad guys.
That's good, because I hope they get every single one of you. Every single one of them. And if you're thinking about doing that, I feel sorry for you. All hell will be brought, I'm sure. They don't sound like they're playing. This time is not the same as last time.
Same guys that screw around with our schools and universities, the same garbage. And no, we're going to catch them. And let me tell you, you do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
Mr. President,
what do you tell
your
CEOs
comments
tonight at the business
And you should.
roundtable, especially with the
Well, I have a
tariffs?
roundtable to make in a little while. I just considered this much more important because I want to buy one of these. My whole staff is so excited because I told them they're going to safely use them, and they can't believe it. So Margot, wherever you are, Margot, she's going to use it. They're all going to be using it, and they're going to have a good time using it. And if I can,
can't
oh,
drive.
there you are, Margot. Look at Margot's right there. What are you, a member of the press now? I think she's become a member of the press. Takes great pictures. What do you think of it, Margot? Do you like the idea?
I love it.
Okay, good.
We're gonna have fun.
They're very happy.
Mr. President, your comments the other day not ruling out a potential recession seemed to rattle the stock markets. The Commerce
I think this
Secretary said there
country is
wouldn't
going
be
to
one.
boom, just so you know.
Just specifically.
I have a hard time with some of these reporters. How come they're all anti-America? It seems like they're all like for other countries. I don't get it. I mean, this guy's been in office 3 months, and the other guy has been sleeping this whole entire time, and now all of a sudden the Democrat Party is awake now? It is so hilarious that all of a sudden now they got all this stuff to say, but they had nothing to say when Joe Biden was doing what he was doing. Wow.
On the recession.
Yeah.
Do you
I
think
this
there will be a
country-
recession?
I don't see it at all.
That's right. There is no recession. Just think about it this way. If I had like 5 or 6 guys in businesses that coordinated attack and said, let's drop the market, let's screw down Trump. I'm not saying that that's what's going on, but that could be part of it. I don't know for sure.
I think this country is going to boom. But as I said, I can do it the easy way or the hard way. The hard way to do it is exactly what I'm doing, but the results are going to be 20 times greater.
Mr. President,
And remember,
He said on his airplane the other night, Air Force One, I got a video, a link down in the description, but he said Americans are going to have more money in their pockets than they know what to do with. You can, if you're an anti-Trump, then you wouldn't believe nothing. If you follow Trump and you're a Trump supporter, you know it's coming because he doesn't lie. And yeah.
Trump is always right. Right?
That's exactly right. Trump is always right.
And what do you say to
If
Americans?
you look at what I've said over the last 10 years, Trump has been right all the time. This is the...
Yeah. Go look. He said last 10 years. Go look. You show me where he lied.
This is the way to do it. We're going to make America great again. You know, to make it great, you have to have jobs, you have to have factories, you have to have... I look at some of the things that, like this last administration, He was the worst president in the history of our country. Nothing was happening. Nothing. He had no idea what was going on. Our country.
You Democrats don't even like Joe Biden. So you're telling me that Donald Trump isn't better than Donald Trump or Joe Biden? You're crazy.
Country went to hell, and then to allow millions of people to come in that are prisoners and mental institution patients, and all of the things, gang members, drug lords. We're searching them all down now, trying to get them out of our country, and we're going to do that. But on the financial end and the economic end, what we're doing is, to me, it's the most exciting.
That's right.
Our country will be greater than ever before, and it won't take too long.
Going to be the crypto capital of the world, XRP. Heck yeah.
And what's your message to Americans right now, sir, who are worried about the stock market? What's your message to them as they watch?
The message to the stock market people: stop selling your stocks. Try to stop tanking the market.
Let's go see this average. I did buy one of these.
This is bulletproof.
I mean, look, in terms of imagination, I think I have a great imagination. Who else but this guy would design this, and everybody on the road is looking at it? It's amazing, actually. As soon as I saw it, I said, that is the coolest design. It's. Do you agree with that, Brian? I mean,
I do.
It's amazing.
Very cool. Yeah.
You got to give him credit.
We want the future to look like the future, and it's kind of what kind of truck would Blade Runner drive? That was the design idea.
I mean, I like the flying aircraft or flying cars or something like that. I think that would be the sweetest. What do you guys think? Flying cars that fly themselves, push a couple buttons on the computer and it flies you to your neighbor's house down the street or down to Florida or something in the Keys. That'd be awesome.
It's really amazing.
No license.
Elon, are you planning to remain CEO of Tesla while working with President Trump? Is there any thinking on your future at the company? As we're talking about Tesla, I'm wondering where your thinking is with leading the company going forward.
Yeah. I'm CEO of Tesla, and
you should.
Yeah.
Any more plans of additional
Your
vehicles?
thoughts on the
besides
market?
The crazy thing is Elon Musk has been doing this, helping Donald Trump out, but he's helping the country out. It's easy to see. He's got all kinds of businesses, and he's out here helping you guys. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. We elected Donald Trump. He elected this guy to get through it and do it. So I'm glad it's happening.
Do you have now?
Well,
New
we got
models?
the Cybercab coming out next year.
The one with no steering wheel. Are you gonna buy one of those?
sir, I will not.
We'll pass.
Go out, buy
We're
the
too old for
Tesla.
that shit.
Yeah.
So, Mr. President, when you look at the market selling off, that didn't concern you, and
Nope,
where do you see it
doesn't
going?
concern me. I think
And just so you guys know, again, I don't edit none of my vehicles, none of my videos. And so this is how I talk. And I just wanted to be upfront and honest with you guys. And we just keep rolling along.
some people are going to make great deals by buying stocks and bonds and all the things they're buying. I think we're going to have
XRP.
an economy that's a real economy, not
Come
a
on,
fake
crypto.
economy. It was a fake economy. They were putting in all government jobs. You see what happened last month? We had more real jobs, and government jobs are way down. That's going to continue. Those are real jobs. Those are jobs that keep the country going. You can't have all government jobs. You have.
That's right. It's overweight. The country is overweight. I feel bad for these people. But you can't just blame it on Donald Trump. You have to blame it on all the past presidents bloating the government, Democrats and Republicans. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect something different next time, right? That's insanity, right? It's pretty common sense. So he's just doing it. That's all he's doing. It's a shock to all of us. I got probably friends up there that are getting fired too. Nothing I can do about it. I would expect it if I was up there wasting taxpayer money.
No income to pay the workers.
Yeah.
And a lot of those workers didn't show up to work. That was the other problem.
And President Trump, there's this protest leader from Columbia University that the administration is moving to deport. And he said that his arrest is going to be the first of many. How many?
I think we ought to get them all out of the country. They're troublemakers. They're agitators. They
Get
don't
out
love
of
our country.
here.
We ought to get him the hell out. I think that guy, we ought
That's
to
right.
get him. I heard his statements too. They were plenty bad.
Get it.
And I think we ought to get him the hell out of the country.
It's America first.
I watched him. I watched tapes specifically. I watched tapes. And you can have them. Okay? You can have them. And you can have the rest of them. Let them go to school. Let them learn. Columbia used to be a good school. Now it's been overrun because of bad leadership. That's what happens. Happens to countries, and it happens to universities, and it happens to companies. And I don't want it to happen to a guy that did nothing wrong. He did everything right because he did a great company. But what he did by coming into government to help government from years of abuse, from decades of abuse, and you see that when you look at Social Security, where you have 200-year-old people on the rolls of Social. That's just, he uses.
Yeah, and the Democrats are using what Elon Musk said and twisting his words, saying that he's going to do something about Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid, and that is false. All they're doing is finding people that are 200 years old, 300 years old, taking out the fat. And possibly down the road, I would assume that you guys are going to get more money in the long run. Makes sense to me. But the left typically is doing the Russia, all those hoaxes and lying to you guys. And that's what they've been doing to you over the years. So it's time to wake up.
The word care. People don't care. Everyone knows that. But it's also, I believe it's also large fraud. I think it's that. But I think it's also large fraud. I'm just telling people, this man is a great patriot, and you should cherish him. You should cherish him. You know, I have a little statement. We have to take care of our high IQ people because we don't have too many of them.
So, Mr. President,
And we got to take care of them.
As you guys look at the Social Security Administration and you guys are looking for...
This is something I disagree with. President Trump, I disagree, and I believe there's all kinds of high IQ people out there, and I'm just not one of them. But it's okay. I come to terms. No, I'm just kidding. I'm common sense smart. And common sense.
Fraud and waste and abuse. Can you guarantee people who are concerned about an interruption to benefits that there will not be?
Can I guarantee?
Yes, we're going to be very careful with any interruption to benefits. In fact, only by tackling the waste and fraud in entitlements like Social Security, Medicare, can we actually preserve those programs for the future. Because with unchecked fraud and waste, we won't be able to afford them.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty common sense, easy to see, right? We cut out all the waste, fraud, and abuse, and then it gets better. I mean, who doesn't want that? I think it's a damn good idea. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. If you guys think it's good or bad, I don't know. I think it's good, but he's saying right there that he's not even going to disrupt it very little, if in it at all, I guess.
The president's very dedicated to solving the budget deficit, which if we don't solve the budget deficit, we're going to go bankrupt as a country. If we go bankrupt as a country, there's no Social Security, there's no Medicare, there's no nothing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't understand why people are so afraid of Elon Musk getting your Social Security number, any of that stuff. You give it away all over, online every night when you shop Amazon or whatever. All I'm saying is we have to fix the country now, or we'll never fix the country. We won't even have these benefits.
And to sort of echo what the president was saying, what really matters is moving people from jobs that are relatively low productivity in government to high productivity in the private sector, increasing the true output of products and services. That's the real economy. That's what actually enables Americans to have a higher standard of living, and that's what's happening. And that's, I think, you'll see the truth of that in the months to come.
And we're going to make it really much stronger by taking people that don't exist or taking people that shouldn't be there out, by taking illegal aliens that are on Social Security or Medicaid and Medicare. By taking them out, we're making it much stronger. The country will be much stronger, but it's going to really be stronger economically. And when you look at what we're doing, I've been called by so many companies. Yesterday, as you know, I had a meeting with some of the biggest tech companies in the world.
Yeah.
And all they're talking about, IBM was there. We had a lot of them. Michael Dell was there. We had a lot of great companies, Hewlett Packard. And all they're talking about is investing in this country.
Yes, that's exactly right. All these businesses want to come to America. So it's going to be booming. It's going to be booming. So, hey, guys, just want to let you know, thanks again for showing up and dropping all these cool, exciting freaking words of wisdom and questions and answers and all that stuff down below. I appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. I think it's awesome that Donald Trump is telling Elon that how much he appreciates him and all that good stuff. So, you guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.